I'm Matt with Nerd Caliber. I'm here with Dave. Dave's a writer for comics. And Dave, tell me a little bit about what you got here.
Hey, thanks so much, Matt. I have a lot of comics I've contributed to over the years from places like DC, Boom Studios, characters like Aquaman, Lex Luthor, Frankenstein, Agent of Shade, Kronos, Green Lantern, and then I have my own first original story that was in Hello Darkness from Boom Studios. It's a story I did with my friend Riley Rossmo called Tiny Little Men, and I'm very, very proud of it. So we're here at Boston Comic Con just trying to show people more of my work and get some more fans if we can.
That's awesome. So as a writer, I always try to pull up and come up with these new, fresh ideas. What do you do to come up with new ideas?
I do a lot of different things. Usually I start by writing a fake title for a story and being like, what does that mean? You know, I try to let my creativity lead me to something. Or if I'm upset about something, I try to write about that. Or I try to write about a character who feels the way that I feel and try to figure out through them why I feel the way I do. You know, there's a lot of different ways to get into a story. And with the stories I've done for places like DC and Boom and IDW, sometimes they'll just give you a prompt where it's like, hey, I need a character who is here and doing this, and then you kind of just run off and come up with the best story you can come up with.
That's really neat.
So there's no wrong way to do it, as long as you get the story done.
And how long have you been writing for comics?
I've been writing professionally for comics now for 7 years, but I started writing when I was 10. I started making comics with my friends when I was 13, 14. We'd come to shows like this one, show off our stuff, and beg people for advice. And now that people come up to me and ask me for advice, I'm like, I feel like I've come full circle.
Do you have one nugget of advice you want to give?
Yeah, finish stuff.
Finish it.
No matter what you do, finish it.
You have, right? People will be like, I've got this best idea and the characters do this, and then it's just left hanging.
Exactly.
Okay.
And if you want to do a full graphic novel or a short story, just finish it. A finished short story is better than a graphic novel that never got done.
That is sage wisdom.
Yeah, we all want to have the longest Netflix series ever, but it starts with one step at a time.
Yes.
You know? Yeah.
All right. So at this moment, take your creation. Can you show us a little bit of it that's in here?
Sure. Yeah.
And then tell us all about it. Make us a little sales pitch.
So this story is called Tiny Little Men, and like I said, it was for this great Boom anthology, Hello Darkness. Me and my friend Riley came up with it together, and basically, as I worked in the comic book industry, I started to get free toys, and I got a little too into toys. And I was like, man, what would it be like if all these toys eventually turned on me one day?
Oh, what a concept.
So this story is about a toy collector who's not a very nice man, and all his toys kind of go, hey man, we're superheroes and soldiers and nice people, and you didn't learn anything from us. You're just collecting us. You keep us in these plastic bags and on a shelf, and we hate you. And they totally turn on him. It was a great story to do with my friend Riley. He's an amazing Canadian illustrator. He's someone I've worked with a lot at DC on books like Superman and Martian Manhunter. And this is my first original story, but not my last. I have another one coming up in Oni Press's Cruel Universe 2 #2 out in September, also drawn by Riley, and hopefully a lot more coming up soon.
Can you tell people your socials and where to get these comics?
So you can get
more from you.
You can get these comics anywhere they're available digitally, and I strongly encourage also going to your local comic book store. And if you want to follow me, I have a weekly newsletter I update called theweeklyupdave.beehive.com, and you can find me on Blue Sky and Instagram at Dave Wielgosz.
Awesome. Dave, it was so nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you.
Thanks
so much, man. I really appreciate it.
Cheers.